Knowledge of God in everyday life. You are waking up. You become stronger, you become more conscious, you become more divine, you awaken. Beloved people, to walk the path of light and the path of love means to live with energy. A life of idleness is waste, a life without challenges is wasted, and a life without adventure is not worth living. Each of you boldly chose the adventure of human life before his birth, and so it is now time for you to take root on earth and completely get involved in life. The time when you should leave the meditation carpet or the prayer bench has come, because now you are given the knowledge of God in everyday life. Live your meaning. While you are in the middle of life, the loops of knowledge open up for you. While you wrestle with this or that situation, the knowledge of God is transmitted to you, and while you often feel left alone, hardly understood, and as a lonely caller in the desert, the knowledge of God is given to you. Actions, liveliness, and energy now determine life, and it is time for you to live your meaning with all your heart, openly and visibly for all people. We are in the transition from one world to the other. The old earth is stripped off like an old skin, and the new earth slowly peels out from it. The transformation of dense matter is in full swing. In the end, man stands in all his beauty and the earth in its new splendor. During the transition, it is important for the individual to make the necessary decisions. On which earth do you want to live, and of which future do you want to be a part? Demarcation the top priority. These decisions are now increasingly clear. Because every person behaves according to his choice. In this way, ignorant people and true adepts of light live door to door today. Demarcation is thus the top priority these days. Destructive vibrational fields, sluggish and negative energy are part of life. Just as a storm on the open sea demands everything from the sailor, so this energetic storm in the middle of your everyday life demands all your attention and strength. The biggest challenge for light warriors today is to stay with themselves in the middle of this superimposition of vibration planes. The challenge is to keep peace in your own midst and remain confident and oriented in stormy seas. God the center. You achieve this when you let yourself be completely absorbed by God, when your thoughts constantly revolve around God, when your feelings are constantly moved by God, and when your actions are inspired by God and manifested by God. God is the center of all life. It is all the more urgent now that you put God at the center of your own life. It still takes time, space still needs to be given to the transformation of this earth, and we are still in the middle of the storm. What to do? So there are two things to do for you. 1. To carry your light and your love for people open, courageous, and without shyness. In mind that this new spirit of peace and truth must now be made visible, it is necessary to give up the cover. 2. To delimit yourself, where your fellow human beings draw clear boundaries for themselves. Where your light is unwanted, you have nothing to do. Where your ideas are enthusiasm and your dreams are just dreams, the soil is barren and the field cannot be cultivated. Because where the hearts of men remain closed, do not go in search of the key. Every person is fully responsible. That is the specific of this time. Every person decides at his discretion, and every person harvests what he has sown in ever shorter periods. Accompanied by God, the people who have chosen the light and love of God master their last trials. The tasks are clear, and by true adepts the solutions are sought inside and found in their own heart. The path to the knowledge of God is paved, the goal is in sight, and you will also master this last piece of the way. So go and take your life completely into your own hands. Be responsible for happiness and misfortune in the same way. Live as God demands of you as a creature of God on earth. I am Babaji.